communities. Do you realize that any ideas that you mandate must also be economically viable and sustainable to be successful? Why does the Attorney General allow the team meetings to be conducted where only his anti-industry extremist groups get to participate? I attempted to participate as part of PSF's presentation during last November's group meeting. I was denied after objections from this anti-extremist group. I asked you, should the team's decision-making process be open and transparent? During my presentation last month before the Attorney General, I requested that the Citizens Advisory Panel be allowed to participate as a representative of the community served by PSF at the expert panel's meetings with the same rights and the same privileges as that anti-industry extremist group that has been given that right. I have gotten no response from the AG's office. I once again respectfully submit this same request on behalf of our communities to you, the expert panel, and to the Attorney General's office. Will you allow the vast majority of those living in these communities to also be represented as a participant in your meetings? In closing, I would like to ask those in the audience to stand that agree that our community should be represented at the expert panel meetings and be allowed to participate. Thank you very much for the opportunity. Thank you, gentlemen, and I'd gladly answer any questions you might have. Thank you once again.
First, the team has no filtering mechanism. We don't decide who and who does not participate in these meetings. As I indicated in my earlier comments, from the team perspective, we welcome constructive critique. We would have absolutely no objection to representation in these meetings in the future from your group. I can assure you that from the team perspective. As I indicated, the more transparent that this process is, the more informed the people that have an interest in it are relative to the facts. I think it is in the best interest of everyone involved. So again, from the team, if you have a particular group, especially a group that is named in the consent agreement, and you want representation at these meetings, the team does not object to your participation.
And Mr. Rhodes here, who came in and was attempting to provide a technical comment. Now, it was not a situation where any of the lay members got up at that point. So they were not at that time taking any lay commentary. And as was mentioned at that time, or at least shortly after that, then the team said to me and to PSF, we want to have a public meeting for the very purpose of taking the public comment. So that's why we're here tonight. And frankly, it was a result of your involvement at that meeting. We're here tonight.
I appreciate that, sir. Thank you very much, Mr. McManus. Would the Attorney General's office have any objection to CAP then being represented at these meetings? Being a representative at these meetings?
No, I don't think there's any objection to that. I think that it's got to work within what they're trying to accomplish at a particular meeting. And again, I understand people seem to be skeptical, but there really wasn't a specific time frame There was presentations made by PSF that went much of that morning, and they were really trying to be focused on the technical issues at that meeting. So that's, the public meetings clearly are for the purpose of the public input that we're having today. The technical meetings are primarily focused on the technical issues. And it's clear, when you look at what we had up here, there are a lot of technical issues to be dealt with. And so, and you were there, and I think you got a good feel for what those technical issues can cover.
I thank you, sir. I thank you, panel. And once again, I thank you for this opportunity. And I think I can speak on behalf of the cabinet. I think we would like to be a representative, so count us in.